Dear friends, today we are at session 2 and day 2. And we are talking about the living water. First of all, there are many places in the Bible, both in the Old Testament, in the Psalms, in the Revelation, in Prophet Isaiah, where God speaks of living water, not the cisterns where the water is stagnant. But living means which is able to give life. And if you see where there is water, there is life. Where there is no water, there is no life. So, in a way, this symbol is very precious, very good, very true also for our lives. Living water, that's what Jesus offers to the Samaritan woman at the well. This living water is the opposite of the broken cisterns, the broken wells, where the water cannot be kept, the water cannot give life. These cisterns are compared to unfaithfulness. God says that many times we build our own cisterns, our own well, and we find our own water, which many times is stagnant, which many times does not give life, because the only water that gives life is the living water that comes straight from God. So many times we try to replace the living water of God with cisterns of our own making. This is very, very important for us, because sometimes we kind of get accustomed to our own way of thinking, but that slowly becomes our way instead of God's way. And so it is very, very important to be aware that we are looking for the living water. Remember, Jesus told the woman, if you would only know the gift of God. So sometimes we have to be on the search, looking for this gift of God, which is the living water. Remember also that Jesus was the first one to speak. So Jesus is always the initiator. We are the respondents. And this, we have to kind of change our own idea of prayer, because many times prayer, we think it is us telling God what He has to do for us, instead of listening to what God is telling us that we can do for Him. So listening is the most and the first part of prayer. We become respondents. We answer to the Word of God. And in a way, we must be willing to let God lead our way. We have to be willing to listen and then follow Him. Sometimes prayer can bring us to unexpected places. Yes, sometimes prayer will kind of question our way of life. Sometimes prayer is going to be inconvenient. Means sometimes prayer is going to really make us look deep into our soul, into our heart. And sometimes prayer is going to let us know that we have stagnant water that is not able to give life. So it is important to somehow change our attitude. Prayer is not telling God what to do, but prayer is listening to God and then responding to His word. Bye-bye.